And with that, we're going on to our final match of the evening here. We've got platinum match here with Scallions and Pwndnoob.
Yeah, and a lot of people have been talking about Dowsy's win streak, but not as many people have quite noticed that Noob's got one of his own. I believe he's got 13 wins in a row coming into this, and the only thing that breaks that streak are admin forfeits last season because he had a bad Wi-Fi connection while he was traveling in Europe trying to play his matches.
Oh my god!
His only two losses. People forget this. His only two losses last season were forfeits because of technical issues, not actual losses.
But whose fault was that, really?
Yeah, I don't know. He might have done that just because he knew he was going to lose anyway. I don't know. But technically, the actual matches he's played, he hasn't lost since the end of Season 3 to Falcon Hit. This would be, if you ignore the forfeits, this would be 14 in a row, I believe, for Noob, if he can pull this out tonight. And I'll remind you, he has not lost or drawn in Platinum yet this year. He is trying to become just the third player ever to go 10-0, and certainly the first ever as high as Platinum.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's Wodar in bronze, Piers in gold, and potentially Noob in platinum, but he's got a few more he's got to win.
Yep.
And Scallions, despite being a very good player and nothing to scoff at, is having a bit of a difficult time in platinum so far.
Well, promoted through dropouts, and platinum has just gotten better, is really the problem. Scallions has always been a solid player, but the
I'm not sure what
competition
you're
is just harder.
talking about there. Platinum's always been pretty good.
Well, no, it's not nearly as good now that you've advanced out of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I got you, buddy.
But but you're saying it got better since I left.
What are the picks and bans?
All right. Anyway, the picks and bans. The first band, not a big fan. Oh man, I'm really not a big fan of either of these bands. We got Aquarium Band. And we got
No, the shark.
and we got Courtyard Band.
All right.
Ooh,
well,
okay.
I don't know.
I guess we don't get to cast it at Courtyard tonight.
No.
That's unusual.
That's very strange. I'm gonna go back and check, but this might be a first.
Yep. Anyway, the first pick.
I think it's become Aquarium Chicken instead of Courtyard Chicken.
Yeah, you might be
be the case. Anyway, let's see. We got the first pick shall be Library. All right, we're going into
we get to see
more
some
standard
Library.
zone. And I guess it's just Tayan Day.
Oh man, really?
I mean, technically, Tayan does mean courtyard, I believe, is what I hear. So we're still seeing courtyard, just courtyard 4, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, another very interesting pick. One map we don't see very often, or venue, I should say, Balcony.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, final pick. More modern, if we get that far.
All right.
I like it. Good mix.
Yeah. That's very good. And let's get this right underway.
And we haven't seen any Library tonight. This map is fun. It's real big. Snipers can't see more than a third of it at a time, so leaves the window open for lots of shenanigans from the spy side, and it's going to be Pwndnoob who starts there in 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Speaking of windows, Pwndnoob loves to time ad, and he particularly loves it on Library, which is why he picks it as often as he does.
Kind of a long walk, turned around to get in conversation with the double agent to start the game, but I don't think he wants to contact just yet. Not a great time for it.
No, it's not.
Slow start from Pwndnoob.
Slow start from Pwndnoob, but not a slow start for Pwndnoob necessarily.
This is true.
It depends on the matchup. We saw against Falcon Hit that he did the opposite when we cast his live match. It was all early aggression. But against Scallions, different.
Oh, hello,
game.
Ambassador. How are you? Well, you're bugged now, so that's good. It was on camera too, but it was a pretty bug.
Yeah, Hard to say if it's seen. That's the thing with library. Ugly bugs are good all the time.
So that's one mission done. Lots of time taken for it, though. Now we're stepping into side statues. You can really see Pwndnoob's head on a swivel, trying to make sure he knows what's happening all over the map at any given
There's
moment.
a swap. Yeah, so there's a bug in the swap now.
What? Why? Why? Why, though?
Why is the statue gone? Well, because Sari was there before, is basically the idea, I think.
Yeah, but there's 3 minutes left to play, and you just swapped the statue for.
Yes, but who was at that statue before, specifically? And who are we playing today?
Okay, but it's still down to 2, though.
Yeah, but one of those two is worth more than one. This is the play. This Scallions is the orange Sari mind game player. It doesn't come up very often anymore. I don't think Noob was able to resist that.
Well, 50% on the flirt, and she comes back for more. White test on the second one brings us to 83.
I mean, all in on the mind games, I guess.
It certainly seems that way. Purloin coming off. Would have been great if we'd hit a green there and Sari could have taken it. But in this case, we just die.
It was in fact a red purloin.
It's a red purloin. So much for the mind games. Shot in the mind game.
Yep. Whoops.
He wanted to get a shot from Toby. Instead, he got a shot from Scallion.
There it is. There it is. I admire the attempt, but Scallions 1-zip.
And now Scallions is on the spy side for some shenanigans of his own. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Long AI control from Scallions. Couple of bounces. 3 out a window!
Yep, and Orange Sari's highlight already, by the way.
Perfect. 51% on the flirt there. So, that is certainly the start you're looking for. That was a weird little redirect. Side statues as well, to pick up a fingerprint there. It's highlight for his troubles. 2 inspects and a fingerprint.
Both players,
Oh, if the ambassador started fading outwards, that would have been a beautiful little side-by-side walk.
Well, something's going to happen eventually. Neither player has timed out this year.
Wow. 85 on the flirt now. Still over 3 minutes to play. In conversation with the double agent as well, so... Unfortunately, like, nobody on the other end of the map is in conversation. Everyone's just walking and reading.
One of the reasons Noob picked Library here, his spy win rate on it is fine, but he hasn't lost a sniper library game this season on it.
Wow.
And in the red.
There's the contact coming off. Pretty good one. Now the lowlights are starting to come in hot and heavy because there was no SDA over there with them. Fingerprint on the green book. That's 2 mission completions. And also most of a flirt and most of an inspect.
It's pretty good shape here, but again, Noob knows how to snipe on library.
Stepping in with the seduction target to finish up the flirt. This will be the 3rd mission completion with just under 2 minutes to play. And there it is. Trying to keep his eyes open to figure out where he's going next. It's going to be statues to finish the inspect and possibly take a swap for it as well. You certainly got the character for it. Swaps first for some reason, and that might bite him as he takes the bullet from Pwndnoob.
Wow, I don't know if it was going to matter anyway, but that's an atypical decision to say the
I
least.
think
And that was
it
actually
may
the first.
have mattered.
Maybe.
It was unfortunately a Lion King as the
Yeah. Yeah, made it easier. You have the kind of character though that is going to be suspected for that kind of late body block swap anyway on library, tailor made for it. But 4 soft tails done, and then it's immediately shot for the hardtail. Doesn't that say it all? And Noob has still not lost a sniper game on library.
The streak continues as now he steps back into the spy role. It's 1-1 in
Oh,
3.
and Noob is correcting you in chat, and that he did not, in fact, pick library. That was Scallions.
Okay. Well,
but he did. Pick
either
orange.
way,
He did pick orange. Sorry.
He did indeed. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
I don't know if I technically said he did pick it this match. I just said he picks it a lot, which is true. 3 times this season. If we're going to be pedantic, which apparently we are.
Pwndnoob starts with a drink in hand, but gets rid of it at the window relatively quickly. Luckily, Selection Target walks up to say hi, and we're able to capitalize on that in a big way with 51%. And she walked up to us, not the other way around. Green Purloin at the second window pad, though.
And Scallions, it's completely off screen. It's completely off screen. You might see Sorry walking away, but there are so many people in that conversation. There are highlights nearby. Even if they narrow this down a lot, there are going to be a lot of high-profile suspects left. Let's see if they even see the fade.
Selection Target walked away from us from the bookcase, though, which was a little bit unfortunate. Purloin is gone!
Not on screen, and this is rough. I can't imagine this was seen all that much. Oh, boy. Oh,
Scallions boy. Is not going to be happy about this. Pwndnoob suddenly in a very dominant position.
Yeah, that Purloin just could not have gone better. Again, the reject was off screen for quite a while. There were a whole bunch of people around where it took place. The fade was off screen. This is probably just going to be chaos now. We're going to dump green into blue. I don't know if we need to finish, given how clean that Purloin was and how many highlights there are, but we're still in a position to.
Indeed. Walking transfer gets put away. That's 2 mission completions and half a flirt. Still 2 minutes and 45 to play. In conversation with the Selection Target and the double agent, Pwndnoob is in a fantastic position right now.
Yeah, really good. As a suspicious character to Scallions, at least, though. But that Purloin just could not have gone better, and I think the microfilm's totally clean, too.
He put the list back! He put it back!
And it's fading in on screen. Scallions does a double take. I said pick and Sorry potentially was leaning into the mind games. This is pretty nuts.
Yeah, that's just a slap in the face at this point. Contact comes off. This will be a timer flirt any second now for the 4th completion. Now we're starting to see the lowlights roll in, but it might be too little too late.
I think that's one move too many, but it might work anyway just because of the sheer confusion. If he wins this game, though, I don't think it's going to be because of the return. It's going to be because of all the stuff before it.
Yeah, absolutely. There's the flirt getting finished up. 1:45 to find a last mission somewhere. Bug is still available. Inspect is still available. Fingerprint is still available if we want to go that route, but timer's not on our side for that.
Yeah, geez, this is just a great position to be in.
Lots of walking. It's a slow character. What's the plan here?
I think at this point, if you're Noob, you're probably a little surprised a shot hasn't gone off. Although,
yeah.
I wonder if the list return is one of the reasons it hasn't.
Double walking bug! Grab the ambassador on his way across, a beautiful little move, and that's gonna do it! Pwndnoob with a very unusual spy game, but a very, very good one.
Utterly bizarre, really. I think unusual is putting it mildly. I actually think the really impressive thing is that Scallions held that shot as long as they did, although Scallions is not very prone to shoot. Most snipers at this level are shooting much more often, so Scallions gives up more mission wins than Civ shots generally. But At that point, the ambassador really helped us out. I think maybe the list return made it a little less likely that Scallions was going to shoot, but it all lines up in the end. Obviously, that purloin, though, was the move of the game.
Yeah, that purloin was beautiful. The bug was certainly nothing to sneeze at either. Very well played game from Pwndnoob, and now he's in his wheelhouse, back on the sniper side, if he can keep his
Back
streak
on
alive.
OJ, by the way.
Oh yes, Scallions is orange dress once more. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. We've had 2 orange saris and a fake orange sari.
Oh boy.
Opening things up with 34% at the green bookcase. Very early highlight of it. Seemed like it may very easily just have been for being orange dress.
At this point, it's Smallman-esque.
Well, Smallman's also highlight, so...
And why don't we just throw in one of the twin highlights, too? Let's have 3 highlights just for who the people are.
Yeah. Second flirt. This one green brings us up to 85%. Slow and steady progress from Scallions so far.
Yeah, not bad, but you're going to be watched the whole time as this character, at least if your opponent decides to buy into the mind games, which appears to be the case.
Indeed. Very much so. Oh, that was just way too bold. You can get away with that kind of thing as Orange Sari, but that was like on camera in the middle of everything. Doesn't look like it was caught, but still.
There's no reason to shoot yet, but yeah, maybe not seen in the chaos.
And the statues now for a pair of inspects. Not center statue, just side statue. And a long walk across the map.
All the walks are long as this character, one of the slowest in the game.
Green purloin from behind a pillar alone in the conversation. Steps away to the seduction target. There's the flirt.
Banana bread.
There's the contact to try to distract from Toby. Now stepping into statues, but doesn't even have to wait for the purloin to come off, though it does. The shot comes off from the statue visit.
Are we thinking the bug was more noticed than...
I mean, that's my best guess, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. Either way, Pwndnoob still making it happen on the sniper side of Library. Is now up 3-1, stepping into Tayen.
It wasn't actually... I just replaying the bug. You only would have seen the tail end of it, but probably did see it.
All right.
Either way, Pwndnoob in on the spy side of Tayen here, with the bad Soji set up once more.
And we're also OJ again.
Indeed we are. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Bit of a long... You don't usually see people sitting in conversation under AI control. Usually you just grab it.
Yeah, that's unusual. Because obviously the upside is you leave it under AI control, they do some crazy AI bouncing and pathing for you potentially. But once they're in conversation, that's all gone.
Hey, guess who got highlight?
Of course.
Guess who got highlight before Smallman?
That's more significant. That catches my attention.
Nice little bug on the way in behind the Soji. That's just, you just swapped it. The statue's been swapped.
That's pretty quick. Well, there was a rush of statue visitors there early. Alice, I
Zoomed
think,
in.
might have been the one there.
Oh,
I think Alice was there. I'm not sure
this
which
looks
set
like
it
it
was.
may have been clean.
There's no shot yet, but it's again, there's still 2.5 minutes here, and there's been no banana bread.
That's true. Speaking of banana bread, as soon as... Okay, that's a shot. Caught the swap. Must have been.
Yep, just waiting for some kind of confirmation. Just a little too aggressive there, I think. Nothing else to
Yeah.
say.
I think so.
Don't even say it, Kledos. Just tell us when the game starts.
I just don't even know what the confirmation is because nothing happened.
Probably not so much a conversation as just,
I mean,
I'm tired of waiting now.
All right. Anyway, yeah, we're on OJ again. By the way.
In
That's what I was referring to. Yeah.
Yep.
2, 1, playing it.
I hope you got a counter ready.
Oh, you know I did.
Yeah, of course.
Early flirt for 34%. Nothing crazy coming out of Scallions yet.
I mentioned earlier that
Ambassador?
I mentioned earlier that basically any bug is hard to get away with if they're watching you, and people keep picking a character that's guaranteed to be watched.
Yeah. Wisely probably not taking the bug out of that, but gets highlighted anyways because, you know, orange dress.
Yeah.
Green Purloin has been taken. Has he not had a good chance to look at the list yet? Definitely saw it there on the way back up. But that was after a take.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a good look before another drink take or anything like that. It's so easy to just narrow down to 2 or 3 at best sometimes.
Second flirt brings up to 68%. Scallions is playing a slow and steady game, taking the guaranteed progress. Not putting the list back, thank you very much.
Not yet. There's still time.
Double Agent comes in to say hi. Not a bad time for it.
From the double agents, I'm thinking, do they have any other spies at the agency they can send me? Is this the only spy in their employ?
If we're the Double Agent, we're thinking, wait a second, didn't I just see you get shot?
I really don't have any other fun anecdotes about banana bread to tell you. I'm going to have to start repeating them.
Well, speaking of banana bread, there it goes. Minute and 20 left to play as the contact comes off. Not a bad number of lowlights.
No, and I'm just shocked at how chill these tan games.
Yeah, I know.
Some of them tonight. We got all excited when we saw these aquarium and tan games, and then...
Well, I mean, the last TN game was something fun.
Yeah, that was the one. That's the one that stood out so far. And not only you aren't sorry, by the way, as Scallions here, you're out front with your back to the sniper. You are super visible the whole time.
No bug yet.
Yeah, you can't take
No
it there.
no real opportunity for it after the beginning of the game there, but now we step back into conversation, although in a position where we need a green test. We don't get it. It's 95%. I don't think we're finishing missions at this point.
It's going to be pretty tough. It was going to be tough a little anyway. You still had to rush one more thing at the end.
Gets a chase, but the timer's not done yet. That's not a pad. Now it's a pad.
Not seen on camera, but you're right. It's too soon, even though they left. This isn't the old days of flirting. It's not Twitch flirting. You're going to have to time add.
There's the green time ad to finish it up. The bug on the way through, it doesn't even take. The shot comes off. And Pwndnoob is up by 2.
Yeah, it's actually really hard, as I mentioned earlier, to get away with time ads on Tayen. You only get away with them if the people just aren't looking because of all that chaos in the middle. But in this case, there really isn't all that much to look at, and you're playing a character that each sniper's been staring at every game, so that's not going to work. It's even lower percentage than usual.
Hey, Track.
I'm not gonna say it.
Hey, Track, guess what?
I don't need to guess. 3, 2, 1, playing it. Let's go.
3, 2, 1, playing it.
At this point, so we've had Courtyard Chicken, we've had maybe Aquarium Chicken, and now Sorry Chicken is who's the first person not to pick her.
Yeah, I really want Scallions to just shoot Sorry immediately once the game starts. Still under AI control, by the way.
Ugh, they call her Sorry because both these players should be sorry, frankly.
Hey.
Hey.
Still under AI control. Has a drink in hand now. Okay, now we've taken control.
I don't think Noob would be doing this if they didn't already have a lead, to be honest with you.
Oh wait, no, I for some reason thought he took control.
Yeah.
He didn't. It's still AI Sorry as Pwndnoob.
You were wondering if it could get memeier than it already had. The answer is yes.
Apparently.
I mean, we're going to have to take control of the banana bread, won't we? Maybe? Hummus? Maybe?
Well, we could have gotten a bug there if you weren't under AI control. Track, what is happening in this game?
This is what happens when you have already clinched a spot in the finals, frankly.
Fair enough.
Although I think that win streak would still be something, that you'd want to extend. But again,
Yeah,
already
it's
leading.
true.
I think if this were 3-3 or Noob was down 4-2 or something like that, I don't know if we'd be seeing this.
I mean, I agree with you. This is... Alright, we did it! We did it! We pressed a button!
One button has been pressed, and the game's a little over half over.
Yeah, under a minute and 40 now. We have an inspect. We're gonna time ad, aren't we? Yep.
So here's the thing. Part of the idea here sometimes is
Hello.
you leave AI. You leave AI
again.
You leave AI control on. Oh god. You leave AI control on so you'll get a low light so you can do stuff like this. But we know they don't have a low light, and we know, come on, they're not going to get a low light.
Yeah.
Not as
3
sorry.
time ads, 34% on the flirt. Back up to 3 minutes and 15. This game is stupid.
I am ostensibly here for analysis, and that's why I'm not talking very much. There is nothing to analyze here.
In conversation with the double agent. Here comes the contact. There goes the contact. Under 3 minutes to play now.
At some point this game's going to be over, and we're going to say, oh, that happened, and then we're going to go on
Oh
to the next
god,
game.
Pwndnoob, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that.
It's going to get worse, is it?
Apparently it's gonna get worse.
Or better. It depends on what you watch these casts for. If you watch them for high-level mechanics and strategy, keep watching.
Sorry.
Don't worry, we normally have that. Instead, it's meme central.
2 minutes and 15.
Oh yeah, so not only do we have to sit through that, we have to sit through it with the 3 time ads too. And Scallions is in no hurry to punish those time ads. They're just gonna wait.
Yep.
We're just gonna watch a woman in orange walk around a party not doing a lot for a couple more minutes, you guys. Nope. Come on, Scallions. Do it, Scallions.
Okay,
Come
well,
on, buddy. Just do it.
there has been another flirt. I'm not even going to tell you what number it is, because it doesn't matter.
No, it absolutely doesn't matter. Scallions, just do it.
Scallions is like, I can just sit here and let you not do missions, because I know you haven't done missions, because you're orange dress, and I've been staring at you the whole game because you're orange dress.
This is the first SCL game I've ever seen that resembles one of the SpyParty Let's Play YouTube videos.
Yes!
Would he pick the Monopoly guy 5 times in a row? Would you pick
Yes.
the wheelchair guy 4 times in a row, etc.? Except it's happening competitively. Again, this is
Okay, there it is. He
Okay.
did a fingerprint. We have to shoot now.
Scallions puts the spy and the viewers out of our collective misery.
I'm so sorry.
Good lord.
One more game at KN.
That's not orange dress.
No, it's not.
Our long national nightmare is over. Please start this real game.
It's very similar to Orange Dress, but it's not Orange Dress. In 3, 2, 1, playing it.
If any of you are fans of John Mulaney and you've heard that stand-up special of his where he talks about putting Tom Jones's What's New Pussycat on the jukebox 10 times in a row, this is kind of like that. This is our It's Not Unusual in the middle of that.
Are we going to see a fake green swap here? Predictions.
I don't know why I should make predictions anymore. Sorry's in statues too, by the way.
Yeah,
So
that's the statue I'm referring to.
yeah, that's what you're thinking of? Okay. I hope not, honestly.
Oh my god. This is madness. Alright, well, we're in conversation with Section Target, who is sorry, because of course she is.
Guys.
Oh, we're just gonna red test Orange Sorry around, is what's going to happen.
I'm casting this instead of watching the Battle of Winterfell. What is wrong with you people?
Is that some nerd thing?
Yes, it's some nerd thing.
Oh wait, this is 2. Never mind.
This is even nerdier somehow. Pick your nerd pleasure.
You can fit in there, Scallions.
Right.
Don't be a wimp.
Look, it doesn't matter what happens now that they've chosen to be sorry or not be sorry. That's when you win or lose the game, is character selection. So what you do now doesn't matter at all. It's irrelevant. This game is preordained now. We just don't know who's going to win it yet. We're about to find out, but it's been determined.
Scallions, what is happening?
I would just like to say, if anyone in chat is seeing this for the first time, it's not like this. I promise. Go earlier in the stream, check out the VOD, watch the first couple of matches, and you'll get a sense for what this game can be competitively in terms of depth. It is not normally this. This is unusual. That's why I'm yelling.
What was it you said about Pwndnoob being better this season?
I take it all back, Kletos.
It's too late to do the fake green, Scallions. No, we did it anyways! We did it anyway! It's too... You can't... Okay, well...
We did a fake green 2 minutes later? Yeah, that's not going to work.
What?
All right.
Balcony time!
Balcony.
This is going to go well. Pwndnoob starting out on the spy as not Orange Sorry. In 3, 2, 1, play. Oh my god, Orange Sorry's an SDA! She's the double agent! We did it!
There we go. And
But
that was actually
who
chosen.
doesn't know? Because it's Balcony.
So they don't know who the double agent is. I will say that even though I don't necessarily care for the mind games in general, if I were playing this, I would definitely at least make sure she's in all these casts.
Yeah.
I'll do that at least.
Banana bread.
There's the contact. But
She stopped talk
General
while
has,
interrupted too. I like it.
General has bailed though, so it's going to be real tricky to get these flirts done.
I don't know if you're gonna have to. Orange Sorry got interrupted and stopped talked.
Yeah. You're not wrong. General takes a bit of a distant spot in the conversation, so it's not going to be a two-flirt. It's not going to be any flirt. Pwndnoob's just going to wait for Orange Sorry to die.
I mean, yeah. She talked during BB. She stopped talk. She left. She passed by the Amba, but it didn't look like a bug, so we're good.
It's bugs off. It's purloin.
Right. I forgot that Noob likes that sometimes. Doesn't come up very often. If she rejects a drink, guess what's gonna happen?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what's gonna happen?
We gotta get in conversation next to Orange Sorry then, so we can get ready to capitalize on that.
Yeah. Well, there's a spot. Opened right up.
Get on it, Pwndnoob. Well, never mind.
There's a little bit, maybe.
You know, you can probably still get in there. Hey, look at me! Definitely not bugging because that mission is off.
Green for the win and then Purloin if it doesn't work. Green for the win. I
Wow.
don't see.
That was... I
That's a
did
highlight.
not think you were going to be able to finish that. That was impressive stuff.
2 flirts. There we go.
I'm impressed. Impress has been happening.
It has been impressed upon you. And now Noob, just after all the shenanigans, has secured at least a point. The win streak, let's say the undefeated streak, will not be broken today, but can he turn it into an outright win? Can he make it 14 in a row? One more game.
OJ is double agent once again.
That's just bad luck for them.
Got 3 match points to try to do it. Let's see if Scallions can start the comeback as the spy on balcony. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Well, I mean, fair enough.
I mean, isn't that the balcony game we all want anyway?
Yep. Yeah, it is. 2 to go. The comeback is real.
I quit. Tobo, do you just want to do this next game yourself?
All right, I guess we're doing this in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Sure, Warding Track will be back eventually, guys. It's okay. He's just off watching nerd things.
All right, fine. Because it's not balcony. There's another missed pad, by the way, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
It wasn't
Bug.
a miss,
That was a bug in convo.
It was not
Oh,
a miss
Twitch
pad. It was just a shuffle to get close enough to.
All right, Twitch bug. Fair enough.
That's a strong start if it wasn't seen, and I'm not sure it was.
Twitch bug's very powerful on Modern, for sure.
In conversation with the double agent now.
And there's your little Mimi game, and now Noob's thinking, okay, well, now it's 6-4. Maybe not
Yeah.
mess around so much. Although he's probably also thinking, I have a sniper game on Modern. So I can afford to be pretty Mimi one more time even potentially, and it's probably not going to cost me. And again, I've already clinched a finals. I might not win, but I'm not going to lose. So there's not a lot of reason not to keep doing it if you are the kind of person who likes to keep doing that.
Contact has come off. That's 2 mission completions now. Lots of lowlights, though. Lots and lots of lowlights.
Yeah, fingerprint. So you've actually got pretty good progress for those number of lowlights, but that is definitely more than you want to be giving up with 3 minutes left on Modern. By the way, Noob, as I mentioned, had not lost a sniper game on Library, has only lost, I think, 1 on Modern this season, 83% sniper win rate. So really good chance of pulling this out, regardless of what happens in this game.
51% on the flirt, has a fingerprint in hand and 2 mission completions. Still 2 minutes and 45 seconds left and no highlight. This is looking good for Pwndnoob so far.
Yeah, not bad at all. He's not orange. And by the way, the lady in orange is not highlight.
Sequestering himself off in the shadows for a little bit.
I would not stand anywhere near orange, sorry. You're going to get blood on you.
There's the purloin.
As far away from the purloin as you can possibly be. That's how it works, right? It's distance-based.
Yeah.
I couldn't have purloined. I was all the way over here.
In conversation with the section target again, twitches in to make sure he can get the 2 flirt and hits the green. Thank you, Pwndnoob. I like you. You're a good person.
And you're a pretty good spy. You're in a really good position here. I just don't see how you get shot for 1 more fingerprint.
Yeah, this is a dominating position on the spy side. A very, very good game has been played so far.
Yeah, just really solid. Kind of banks it all on that Twitch bug. After that, everything was pretty clean. The purloin obviously narrows it down too, but there's just too many people. I just don't see. If they can pick this fingerprint moment really well, it's just going to be really powerful.
If Scallions was on top of that fingerprint, he could have gotten back in this game, but
Yep. Yeah.
it's not happening now.
Yeah, and we actually have a good excuse if and when the ambassador leaves. We're near it anyway, so just choosing to leave this conversation means we would potentially be obligated anyway if they walk by it. So this is going to look really natural. If the ambassador actually walks away, there's a minute left. I think Noob is actually going to have to get a little bit of a plan B, and I wonder if the plan B is go to Windows and then go crowd the Amba to make sure this happens.
It could very well be. Already have the bug. It's very exposed, so there's no bug
Yep, that's
happening
exactly
right
what we're
now
doing.
very clearly.
That's actually really nice now because you've already got the bug and you don't want to crowd up next to the Amba unless the sniper's going to be confident you're not bugging. So this could not be going better right now. This is exactly what you wanted, and Noob did exactly what I was suggesting.
We'll get that briefcase. There it is.
And this is the moment of truth, and I don't see any indication that a shot's coming off. This is going to be a win.
Not even a reaction. Pwndnoob keeps the streak going in one of the dumbest sets I've seen in some time.
Yeah, no disagreements there. Oh wait, there's no next game.
I am so sorry.
That is 14 in a row for Noob. That is 8-0 in Platinum, I'll remind you. Now, Platinum's a little more jumbled than usual. There were a couple of administrative promotions, but he's beaten, everyone in the division so far. But look at some of these scores after the first two. From week 3 onward, it's 7-5, 7-4, 7-5, 7-4, 7-4, 7-4. So no blowout.
I don't know if you want to count this one.
I don't know if you want to count this one or not either. But the point being, a lot of these have been close, and that's where that makes sense, right? Who's really gonna whoop everyone in a division as high as Platinum, right? If you're ever gonna go 10-0 in a division gold or higher, there's probably gonna be a couple of close ones, and there have been quite a few in a row. Noob, in case you're wondering, plays Bananaconda in week 9, and Bananaconda has 1 win to their credit so far this season, so Noob will be a pretty big favorite on paper, at least. But then in week 10, they've got Slappy Davis, and last time they played, Noob edged him out 7-5. So the last game before going into the finals, the last one where he tries to go 10-0, could arguably be his toughest.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anyway, with that, that is all our games. Unfortunately, Orange Dress counter sadly ended at what was it, 6, I believe, or 5?
6.
Yeah, 6. That is correct.
And you started that counter for the last match only. Right?
Yes. That was only only this match.
In the final match, games where Orange was the spy 6, games where she wasn't 5.
Yeah. Oh, and games where she was a seduction target 2 and DA 2.
More Orange spies than not in our final match of the night.
Yep. All right.
Going out on a high note, I guess.
Yes, the highest note. Some might say. Others might not say that.
Indeed, others might not say that. Some of them might even cast.
All right, thank you all. This has been SpyParty, where you can play Orange Dress or you can play other characters. But we prefer you play Orange Dress anyway. You can buy.
Playing other characters, it's purely a theory at this point. No one's actually done it, but I'd like to see someone try. Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, you can buy this game at SpyParty.com or Steam, and you can. Yeah, I don't know anything else.
There's nothing else. It's
There's
all been said.
We have said it all. We've seen it all. Good night, everybody.
Sorry.
Orange, sorry.